Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have something really fun that I've actually taken a lot longer to do than I meant. I'm sorry. It has been a month, a busy month, great month. I've had a blast. It's just time slipped away from me and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so many videos to record. And not even enough days to post them. And one of those is this one. So you've already seen this by now. It's been out for a little bit, a couple weeks, I think. It came out at the end of July. So this is the Ruby Charms Artist Edition Big Book of Color Charts. So Susan Carlson is the artist behind both of these. Now, she has her Amazon edition, which last I checked was $14 and some change. Then she has her artist edition, which is not available on Amazon. It's only her website, and it is $40 plus shipping. I ended up paying over $50 basically to ship it. Now, this is not on Amazon, and at the time I recorded this, it was sold out. I will still link it below, just in case, you know, you want to check, see when it comes back in. But before you do that, don't go buying. Susan sent me a copy to give away. However, to find out how to enter, gotta watch this first. So, what we're gonna do is just a simple side-by-side comparison. I'm a firm believer that it is important you make your own decisions when purchasing stuff. I know there's rave reviews, there's bad reviews. So, I'm just going to keep it neutral for you guys. I'm going to just show you the facts and you decide. So right off the bat, let's talk about the obvious differences. This is spiral bound. This has a spine. And I won't lie, when I first bought this book, the Amazon one, I was really annoyed because it's landscape, but it doesn't stay open. It just kind of, whereas this one, ta-da! So, instant improvement there. Second, you might notice there are tabs. So this one has tabs by category, 0 tabs over here. Now, it's only tab by category. You're still going to have to add your own tabs for each color pencil group. I need to actually go buy some tags because I don't own any. So keep that in mind. Next difference, that's a pretty big one. The cover. This cover on the artist edition is a lot thicker than this one, but then the paper. Now, the paper is a big deal. This is Amazon Create Space. It is notorious for being difficult to work with. It is also see-through, so a lot of these you'll actually see the text from the page behind it. In fact, if I hit the right light, you can see this. See this moon here? You can actually see it through there. Whereas this is not Create Space paper. So this is 80 pound, 120 GSM text. I want to emphasize text because 80 pound text and 80 pound cardstock are two different things. So please do keep that in mind. It is thicker, definitely. Let me see. Get one page here. Maybe. Okay, I have one page, so listen to the sound. So see, you can even hear it in the sound. So it is thicker. However, it is not an 80 pound cover thickness, which would be, well, close to, yeah, the covers and these little page dividers, actually. The page dividers here are pretty close to an 80 pound cardstock. So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's talk differences now. Now, I am going to disclaim that Zucchini Kitty beat me to this. I love Karen though. But yeah, I saw her video and I was like, no, I was planning on doing that. And I just didn't get around to it. So here's my version. You can definitely check hers out. I always encourage watching everyone's channel. You know, I'm not hoarding y'all for myself. So please keep an eye out for that. She did do a giveaway. Hers is over though. That was the other reason I delayed because I didn't want us both overlapping on giveaways. So if you didn't win there, you got a chance here. All right. So the first page, they are the same picture, only this one is bigger. Open her up. Oops, open her up. Okay. You still have the moon and all that above here with a, you know, a little bit different dedication because obviously 2 different books. Now here, you're going to notice information about Susan, the new Isbin, obviously. And she did swap out the picture. So giraffe here, dragon thingy here. Okay. And by the way, I am not going to go flip through every single page like Karen did. I'm going to like flip through the important stuff just because I feel that's kind of, well, important. Okay, so now we got the index. You can already see the pain in the butt with the spine on this one. It just doesn't want to stay down. So here we have a few changes she made. So colored pencils. She has pastel, but here's where you notice a difference. Ink is here. Ink is no longer over here. It has been added down below. So she went from pastel to watercolor. So she swapped up the order basically. Then you have markers, and then you have your color family charts. Here it's called color charts by color, same thing. And then you have your blank charts. Now this says there's 31 blank charts. This one doesn't actually say what it is. Same number or same colors used here in the color by family, only you get more pages where it was a single page of each in this one. Markers. She has the same markers as before, so not much difference there. Same with the inks. She still has the same brands there. Watercolor pencils, I believe, I'm double checking. So in the new one, Derwent Graphitin and Metallic have been combined, but that's because they are one and the same. And yeah, those are the same. Okay, now colored pencils, she did add 2. So she still has the same, I'm just waiting until I find the changes. Suzanne, yep, artist. So she does have the Derwent Color Soft, or not Color Soft, Chroma Flow added here. So that was a change. The rest of these should be the same. Oh no, she did add the metallic because Derwent Studio came out with metallics. So that was added. I'm just making sure there's nothing else that's popping out. Yeah, she's got the color blend. So one thing I did notice was marker wise, Ohuhu markers were not added. I had kind of hoped they would be, but they're not there. And then when it comes to, what was the other one? Can't remember now. Oh, watercolor pencils. The Spectrum Noir Aqua blend aren't in here either. That said, she gives you blank charts, so you can use that. All right, so here's the blank chart index. So if you do fill out a blank chart, you would just fill it out in here, so it's kind of like up here. Oh my gosh, if I can get this thing open. All right, so then we have her introduction. Pretty similar. I mean, she does go over a few differences here in this book, you know, kind of explaining her choices, and then the images have changed. Okay, and then we get to the color wheel. So both books still have the color wheel, which is really good. You can fill this out. It's really good if you're new to colors, and it's on the back of the book on both versions in case you're curious what it looks like. And then she breaks down what the color wheel is. Next page is notes. Both have those, except this has now broken into light fast. It's talking about what the light fast readings mean, including the stars and whatnot. The only thing is I know some brands do a little bit different star plus sign rating, but she's going basically off the big name artist grade. Okay, so now we're on to colored pencils. So you'll see this has a black background and an image, and it starts with Arteza. This just has a white one, but you have this thick tabbed, and then you open to the black one, and you have notes up here. So that's one difference. Now, when it comes to the pencils, you got more notes on this one as well. Now, here we are, same image. The whole point of these, by the way, these images here, you're meant to color this with the brand of pencil, FYI. Also, all the notes that you're seeing around here are where you track color combos, paper, books that it worked well in. Say you noticed color X is very water soluble, you can write a note. Basically, this is where you go as a reference to all of your pencils. So, the Arteza Expert, as you can see, I really didn't swatch much in this one. I just, yeah, never did. But it was because of the spine. Honestly, the spine on this one really turned me off. If you see Zucchini Kitty's flip through, oh my gosh. She turns this thing into a work of art. And Karen, if you are watching this, holy moly girl, you are talented. I'm sorry. Wow. So, seriously, I looked at hers and I was like, it's like a coloring book. And it's supposed to be. It's how it's designed, but wow. I did, because I'm working on, you know, my A is for August. I went ahead and swatched my Artezas in here. Now, a big change is the numbers. Arteza went and changed numbers, so she has put the alternate number in here. I have the old set, so I have the old numbers, so that was handy dandy, because if she used the new numbers, I would have been like, wait, what? So, also fun fact, if you have the old ones, they're not as water soluble as the new ones. So, yay me for buying them early, I guess. I don't know. All right. Black Widow, she did change up how it appears, and that's a pretty big difference. So everything on the artist edition is on a single one open here. Get your light, dark, Cobra, Scorpion, Spider, and Monarch. Whereas on the old version, light and dark, your Cobra, Scorpion, Spider, notes, and then Monarch was on the back. I do appreciate everything on one here, so that was one thing to note. They are coming out with a new set though, so that kind of sucks. You're gonna have to use a blank chart. That kind of sucks. All right, so Blick Studio. The intro and notes are up here, whereas they were just on this bottom page. And then the Blick Studio was actually on the back, whereas this one you have your notes up top and the swatches below. So I do like that she fixed that design. I will give her credit on that. Next one. I actually don't own the Blick Studios. So the Brunziel designs have an intro and notes page and then the swatch. The old version, it was just a small little note section and the pencils. I'm just going for major changes here. So again, this one she did the same thing. She kind of condensed everything down, got all the luminance in here. I believe she had all 100 colors on the last one. It doesn't, yeah, she does have all 100 on the last one. And she even points out that it's 20 portrait plus 4 open stock, and then the original 72, 76. But yeah, so all of them now are on this own page here as opposed to split like this. And the new colors are in italics. So anything in italics are those ones that you get from the portrait and 4 open stock. Whereas on here, she also had them in italics, but again, it wasn't just on one page. All right, Le Pablos. So the artwork is the same and the setup is exactly the same for Pablo's, to be honest. I'm really not trying to flip through this page by page. Pablo notes are on the back. Pablo notes are on the back. Then we got same images here. Let me see if there's much changes here. I'm trying to get to one where there's interesting stuff. So let me get to the interesting. I did swatch my Derwent Artists, again, part of the whole thing there. A is for August, but So yep, now you can have it open and see all your colors. The image is the same. Nothing really changed there. I do want to get to the Chroma Flow. So this will not be in your old book because Derwent just came out with these this year, I think it was. So you have a new image, notes, and then the 24 colors, and she even gives you information about the size. Then you can like kind of color in this frame. So that will not be in the old one. All right, Color Soft and all that were the same. The drawing pencil, she did add the, see how it says there's 24 colors in that, but I thought it was supposed to have the metallics. Oh no, that's Graphitint. Get my facts straight. She didn't change anything with the Light Fast or Pro Colors. This is the Derwent Studio, and see here off to this side she has the metallics. Same thing in the other book. Okay, we got the polychromos. Nothing's really different there. I'm just trying to get to the interesting. My goodness, there's so much in here though. Okay, so let me get to this page and this one. It's gonna take a minute. Bear with me. I gotta get up here. Okay. So the Caran d'Ache Luminance and Derwent Lightfast combo. Believe it or not, yes, one's oil, one's wax, but they actually play nice together. So she has shown you how you could take both sets and combine them, swatch them all on a single swatch chart, and then you can kind of go through, because Caran d'Ache Luminance are notorious for having like crap selection of pinks, let's just be honest. And so you can just go through and, you know, pick up a pink out of your Light Fast. So if you have both, it's better to just swatch them here than the individual pages. Okay, so there wasn't much changes with the, you know, watercolors. She does still have the black backgrounds here so that you don't see the bleed through, you know, but I mean, there's nothing crazy going on there. Now let's get to inks. All right, I gotta remember where inks are. Okay, so on the old version, the Dr. PH was up here, Tim Holtz down here. So on this one, Dr. PH Martin is right here, and then you got a black background, which it will show through. I'm not gonna lie, this paper is thick, but not thick enough. You're gonna see it through, especially if you're heavy. And then you got your Tim Holtz on their own. So she did change up a few things there. The artwork is different, but also she left room for the extra colors because Tim Holtz is coming out with new colors. One thing, Salvaged Patina. That is a new color. I wanted to see if it was on here because I don't think it was. Yeah, so Salvage Patina is not on here. That's a new one. Kitsch Flamingo is a new one. That's also not on here. And then, so yeah, Kitsch Flamingo is not going to be on here, nor is Salvaged Patina. And then, of course, the brand new one that came out after she had already printed this was Prize Ribbon. So you can put those in your extras here. I've seen people just stamp them on. Other people, you know, put them on using their smaller tool. Just depends. She did change up the order between the two. I can't figure out what the order is. I'm gonna swatch mine in here though, and maybe I'll be able to see what the reason was, I guess. So let's see. Not much change there, just notes and ink notes. Okay, more ink notes. All right, so then we're into the markers now because markers and inks are combined together. There really wasn't many changes from that, but I will show you just a couple things to keep in mind. So let me get to Copic. Okay, so Copics are here. Now, one thing you'll have to keep in mind is she does have them by color family, which is perfect, but they are on different sheets. So if you're the type that wants to do all of your Copics on one single sheet, like in grid or hex, which I prefer to do. You probably just won't want to swatch your Copics in here. Same thing, the paper isn't really marker paper, so it's going to bleed. That's why she has the black background. But you do have, I think it was like 6 pages that you gotta kind of go through to just see them all. I may end up swatching mine in here for fun, but I honestly like mine on a single sheet. I use the big long list of Copics. So just keep that in mind. And then the same thing with like all the other marker brands. None of them are on just like a single page, so you will be like flipping pages to go through them all. All right, so the color family charts. In here she had a different name for them, but same thing. And then, you know, obviously you have less. I'm just trying to get to it. All right, so actually this starts with the blank charts. Does she not have? I swear there's color family charts in here. It said it in the index. Did I pass it? Okay, I could be losing my mind. Yeah, because it says blank charts by color right here on page 167. So let's find, oh, this is 167. There we go. It was just right in front of my face. It's been a long day. Okay, so here we go with the color family charts. So this is something that she did make a little different. She changed up the artwork. And then on this first page, she has an abbreviation key for brands and media types. So you can write down like PR, Prismacolor, you know, PO, Polychroma, however you want to do it. Because the entire point of this is, here we go. On this, you swatch every single red pencil in all of your sets. Now you only get 1 page here. And here's an example. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can't even tell if it's coming through. See the writing right there? That is actually the name of the next color on the other page. That's the problem with Create Space. You don't get that here. So this was one thing I always admired about her swatch books, was that she did this, simply because I have a problem using a bunch of different mediums. If you ever watched like Coloring with Elena, she breaks out like all sorts of different pencils to make everything. Like the other day I saw her do a background with a Polychroma, Sucolor, and a Prismacolor. But, you know, if you have them all in one section, it makes it easier to go, you know what, these reds would work good, whereas these blues. So that was always a nifty feature. So that said, you know, you get more swatch space here, whereas here you got stuck with 1 page. So, and it just goes through all of them. So oranges, yellows, yada, yada. You don't really need to see all that. Let's get to our blank charts. There we go. Okay, so the blank charts, she also changed up a few things here, and these are important to note. The art was changed, but also how she did the charts. I'm not gonna lie, I like the blank charts in the old version better. Like she had some in this old chart. I'm trying to find an example. So she had these blank charts, 72 swatches, just rectangles that I could add names and numbers to. None of these rectangles are in the new ones. So instead, what you get here, I actually used one of the blank charts to add my art and fly. This is spare paper, you should always put it behind it. So every single blank chart in here is numbered, except when you get to the black and white ones, and I'll show you that in a minute. So they're just numbered, so you have no choice with the numbers. You have circles, you have squares, well these are kind of rectangles. So here's some blank ones. These are meant for like your glitter gel pens or your white pencils. And then we're back to circles with numbers. And this one goes all the way up to like 216. But see, then we're back to numbered rectangles, numbered circles, numbered rectangles, numbered ovals. Then you get to blank circles, which are 50 swatches each. And then you have blank ones on black in case you wanted to do like metallic neons or gel pens. And then back here you have another numbered one. Whereas her old version had a bunch of blank ones with no numbers. So we still have this one that's in the new one. And then we do have some numbered. Don't think they're not all not numbered. But see, more like this as well. No numbers. So all of those rectangular ones were removed from the new ones. See again, another set. But then other than that, the rectangles and all that are the same. It was just, I noticed that the blank rectangles disappeared. And then she does have some bigger size swatches, rectangular ones in this one versus the new one. But yeah, so that is the primary difference between the two. I'm gonna swatch in this because I'm a collector and I got problems. I mean, I've literally already swatched all of my stuff. I have Monster swatch. Oops, let me get that without. So this is my current swatch system. I just make charts. I have them alphabetized and they're here in plastic sleeves. I have a little clippy on them and I just bring this with me and flip through to what I want. Like say I'm using these Crayolas, just flip it over. Crayola is in front of me. However, I've always wanted somewhere where I can put everything at, you know, in one place. This is a thicker book because of the thicker paper and a few things added. But yeah, it's up to you guys. Right now these are sold out, so you can't even get them. I don't know if when she's going to make more. And then this one is still on Amazon. It has been since it released, so it's like $14 and some change. This one was shipping, you're expecting about 50 bucks. So that said, if you wanted to get your hands on the artist edition, I have a wrapped one. Well, it accidentally tore in shipping, but it's as wrapped as it's gonna get. It hasn't been opened. A brand new one that I am giving away to you guys. So I didn't get a chance to do a 3.5K giveaway, and that was just because, well, that thing crept up right in the middle of my 3K giveaway. So thank you guys for that, and all the other subscriptions. But here is your chance to get something. So a couple disclaimers. Unfortunately, this is only available to those in the US. I just can't afford to ship this out of the US. So you do need to be a US resident. Just like my last giveaway, I will have a form that you need to fill out. I know it feels kind of redundant. The reason I don't reuse the forms or the information is I don't want anyone to use your username and insert their own email, for one. But two, I delete everything because as promised, the data collected is literally for that specific giveaway and nothing else. So like my last giveaway, all of it was deleted after the winners were selected. I don't keep any of it. So you do have to fill out the form, but basically all you need to give me is your YouTube username so I can make sure you did the comment prompt, your email, and then just verify that you live in the US and you are a subscriber of my channel. You know, this is just a gift to my subbies. So again, that's the rules. Now, Susan Carlson is not endorsing or hosting this giveaway. This is my responsibility. She just supplied the freebie to give away. Same thing with YouTube. They are not endorsing or anything like that, the giveaway. So this giveaway will actually kick off Sunday, this Sunday, the August 15th, 2021. It'll start at midnight, which is when this video will go live. And then the following day, that Monday, at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I will pick a winner. It is a short giveaway, I know, but I've noticed most people have entered within the 12-hour span of it being active. So, and I will discuss this on my live stream Sunday as well, that it's up there. But yes, just keep that in mind. So You do have to fill out the form, step 1, because if you don't do that, you're disqualified. But step 2, the comment prompt. You know, these comment prompts are getting harder and harder, and I'm losing my creativity because all I have is coloring on the brain. That said, I would like to know which brand of pencils you are going to swatch first if you were to win this. Pretty simple, right? All you got to do is tell me the brand of pencils. It could be your Luminance. It could be the Luminance Derwent Lightfast combo. Any of those, but just let me know in the comment below as your official entry what brand of pencils you plan to swatch in this first. And then again, it is open to US residents only, so just make sure when you're filling out the form you are in the US. And then I will pick a winner when this ends at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on August 16th, 2021. And then, like I said, this will go live at midnight on the 15th. So basically while most of us are asleep and the clock strikes midnight and it's suddenly the 15th, this is live and ready to go Mountain Standard Time. I want to keep emphasizing that we're on Mountain Standard Time because that's where I live. So I'd love to hear your comments below if you have both, what you think. Like I said, I just wanted to do a comparison side by side, 0 opinions, and leave it up to you guys on which is best. I think that's the easiest way to go about it. You know, you've got your features here for 40, well, it's going to be 50 with shipping, and then you got your features here for 14. I'd love to know if you have both and you've compared them. You know, obviously if you already have one, please don't enter the giveaway. I mean, give a shot to those who have not won or gotten one of these if possible. That would be awesome and just, you know, a lot more fair. But yes, I would like to know your opinion on these, what you would prefer to get. And yeah, good luck to everyone. And on Monday, I will let you know who has won their own free copy, and I will ship it to you personally along with a little extra goodies. Nothing crazy, but just a little extra. So guys, until next time, take care.